Well, hello everybody, welcome. My name is Rubydung. Welcome to today's episode. As you can see, I'm over here at the main base. I decided to do a little bit of work off camera. That is because I will be working on something a tad bit different. Today's episode will not be working on the sugarcane farm, despite me working on that for a few episodes too many probably. But I am wanting to start another project I've been wanting to do here for a while. Hopefully this one will work out a lot better than the last time I tried doing it. Because for those who have been around for a while, you probably remember my old slime farm, which never effing worked. Well, I am starting up the process of constructing a new one. This is going to be a fairly large area, I'm pretty sure. Did some measuring, gonna wind up doing a 3-chunker, I'm thinking. Ooh, the leaves fell out for this area. But an important thing that is going to have to be happening here is I am wanting to dig out the full chunk because I am wanting this to be a very strong slime farm. Because if I want to go through the process of building a slime farm, I want it to be good. So, for this farm, I'm actually going to have to do a little bit, in which case, I actually am going to start off with just cutting down all of the trees in this slight area. Now, a lot of these trees are trees that I planted a long time ago, because I cut down all the trees in this area some time ago. You probably can go back to the first single digits of episodes and figure out when I was using the fields out by my base as a tree farm before the actual tree farm was made. But this was what I was using as a tree farm for a very long time. And now what I'm going to be doing is going through here and cutting down all the trees in this area, approximately. Not all of them, just the ones that are around this border area. Also, apparently the torch is cut off in this area, which is interesting, which the base is expanded beyond the torch grid, so I'm going to have to expand the torch grid here at some point soon, hopefully, so I'm going to have to think about that. But I'm going to sit here and begin the process of slowly removing out several bits of this area, and then get back to you while I'm going to be in the process of digging the hole. This hole is going to take a long time to dig, so do not expect me to do this quickly. Just giving a quick thing real quick. Alright, I got rid of a whole bunch of trees, all the dirt layers, and a little bit of the stone layers. There's a whole bunch of zombies that are spewing out of the caves here because I haven't lit up all the caves. Because for some reason, when there was X-ray bugs in the game, I decided, nah, that's abusing the game. I'm not gonna do it. And yeah, I should have done it. I don't want to light up these caves now. Oh my god, there's so many caves that are unlit. But yes, I've gone through and have dug out a little bit. This whole hole here has to go all the way down, all the way to the bedrock, I believe. Somewhere around that range. I'm going to dig it to bedrock at least. And then above here, I'm going to wind up putting a building, so that way I can just look down into the hole, and I can wind up attaching it to like this little viewing area thing. I'm going to have to wind up building a viewing area behind the viewing area, so that way I can wind up seeing all of the parts of the base that I'm going to wind up seeing. But I can build that, like, on top of this thing or something? I don't know. But yeah, that is the current plan now. So what I'm going to have to do is I am going to want to move over. First off, empty off this inventory, because it is extremely full. And I mean, like, busting at the seams. So I'm going to go ahead and dump out everything in my inventory, and then probably grab like a beacon or something, and then try seeing if I can mine out that part, see how quickly I can get this done. Alright, I have been digging here for quite some time, got the beacon set up, and I have now officially dug deep enough that I am getting slime spawning, which is being real annoying. And also, the caves here are real weird. I'm also able to confirm that I am digging out in actual chunks, 3 separate chunks, because on multiple occasions now, I have seen the world generation not work out because of how old this world is. Whenever I first generated it, it was an alpha, and chunk generation for caves was very wonky, meaning that you would wind up having caves entirely blocked off by a chunk. So now I'm just gonna wind up killing this guy and hopefully not get too many more, and then I just need to, like, see, look at all these slime balls I got. See, the farm's already worth it. I already, like, doubled the amount of slime balls that I have. Oh, wait, I actually need to pick them up, though. Where's the slime balls? No, I picked up more stuff. There we go. Now I can pick up the slime balls. Aha! 7 slime balls. There we go. Significantly more than I previously had. But yes, I'm just going through here and mining out the actual pit here. In which case, I am on level 35. This feels like I dig significantly deeper than 35, but I'm just on level 35 apparently. But yes, I have dug deep enough that I am able to get slimes. But I'm probably not going to wind up sliding up the slime farm in this episode. That's probably going to wind up being next episode or so. In which case, yeah, I still have another pick. In which case, I'm probably going to wind up running through the picks that I still have on me. Ran through already a lot. And also, I really need a shovel. Oh my gosh, I'm tired of all the dirt in this area. I put dirt just, like, generated more often in older versions or something. Because I feel like I've encountered so many dirt pockets. And they're enormous. Like, look at all the dirt pockets I've had to encounter. Oh my gosh. But yes, I'm just having to slowly dig through all of this, and once I wear through the current picks that I have, I'll get back to you guys with how deep the pit is, and then I think I'm going to probably wind up working on a little bit of the exterior. Alright, I have done quite a bit more digging, and apparently there is a pig on top of this window. But I was doing some more digging out behind this area over here, little viewing platform. I just have a bunch of, like, dirt stuff down there, and obviously a couple more layers. I don't have a good shovel right now. This is Silk Touch 1, I'm breaking 3. But yeah, hopefully I will get a better shovel at some point. But what I am wanting to do now is focus on putting up a bit of an exterior. So, I need to find where the elevations are going to be at for this area, so that way I can begin outlining what the base of this area is going to wind up looking like, in which case that's going to be the highest elevation over there for sure, in which case I'm definitely going to have to plan around this thing because of it. So this is probably going to wind up covering up, like, a window or something. Because a lot of this place, I'm pretty sure is just going to wind up being, like, a large staircase going down. In which case, I might have this be, like, a leveled building or something. Like, have it have multiple layers. I'm not quite sure yet. But I am going to have to outline this thing with some wood. So that way I can at least get an idea. And I am also thinking of digging all the way down and replacing the stone and open gaps here. Also with wood. This is going to require a lot of wood, and I mean a lot of wood. But I think it would make it look very interesting as part of the base. And it would also keep in with the style, though I'm probably going to have to put in a lot of logs, so that way I have pillars going all the way down, up until we get to the actual slime farm. In which case, it's probably going to wind up going to about a little bit higher than that level down there. And then it's going to wind up cutting off, and then then you would walk into the slime farm or so. So that's approximately what I'm going to wind up thinking. In which case, for some of these areas, I also need to figure out something. Like, for example, this here is going to wind up being so close to this building that, for example, the wood is going to wind up going right outside this window. So I might wind up merging these two buildings together because of that. In which case, this area might extend a little bit past, and then that there will turn into a walkway, so that way it goes into this area, because I was already planning on this here turning into a walkway to connect with that area, because I didn't make them all level with each other, meaning that this will just wind up being another part of the walk-around area of this base. Alright, I have the actual lining and where the floor is going to be for the actual area. So this is going to be the main floor. Anything below this is going to be leading into the pit. So this is where all the slimes are going to be spawning, and up here is where I'm going to be having additional areas. Might have like an extra farm up here or something, or maybe I like over at the far end wind up having like a whole dropper system that will wind up feeding all of the slime balls up, and then it will go all the way up into the air and then across the ways, and will connect up to the actual hopper system. So that way I wind up having all of the little slime balls going all the way into my actual storage systems. That way I have like a actual chest to collect that, or I could just have them all collected all the way down here. It's not like I need slime balls in the main base all the time. Like, I guess it would be nice. And after I get all those slime balls set up, then I can start up that one transportation idea I came up with a very long time ago. I don't know how many people actually probably remember it, but a long time ago I talked about how I wanted to, for this base, whenever slime blocks were introduced into the game, I was wanting to create a transit system across the base where I could walk into a room, push a button, and then it would just launch me to that part of the base, and then I could do that for a couple of different things. In which case, I would just need to have like little towers around that. It would launch me into that tower, and that tower would always consistently launch me to another area. I always thought that was a really cool idea because this base has gotten very big. Oh my gosh. Or I could just have it be that I have a couple little areas, and they're like, okay, I'm going to launch you over to this area. Okay, you're in this area. There's a couple little pads, walking to that pad, it launches you over to that area. It's going to be very complicated, but I still want to do it. In which case, I still need to get done with this part of the base. These leaves. Wow, okay, this is an old part of the base, by the way. I'm not going to disturb this. I'm at least going to not try to disturb this. Ooh, it's going to be difficult, though. But I just now recognize what this is. These are old floating leaves, because a long time ago, leaves didn't decay. I have a lot more on the other side of the base. Like, if I head all the way this direction, there's going to be, like, a whole ton of those. Because a long time ago, there used to be, if you go back and watch the original, I should say, like, first 10 episodes or whatever, leaf decay wasn't in the game, so you just kind of had leaves stick around. You had to punch them out to get the sapling so you could grow more. It was a tedious process, but that's how it used to be. Also, I'm pretty sure it was said that leaves were supposed to decay, that just were buggy. But yeah, if I head all the way this direction, there's going to be a whole bunch of those. But as I'm running all the way out here, that is probably going to be doing it for today's episode. Hey, see, look, another one. Aha. These do exist. They're still around the world. I don't know why they haven't decayed yet. I guess they need like a block update or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, guys, that's probably going to be doing it for today's episode. Oh, look, another one. Aha. But guys, that's probably going to be doing it for today's episode. I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see me do anything in particular, please be sure to tell me. I always love hearing your guys' suggestions. There's always a billion things I always can wind up doing, and a billion projects are always going on at a given time. Also, this is a sandbox game, so there's always an infinite number of ideas that I always can wind up doing. But with all of that now nice and said, that's probably going to be doing it for today's episode. I'll be seeing you guys here in the next one. So long. See ya. Oh, bye!